Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think that looks pretty cool. What was he gonna try and do with the scraps? The side mirrors? Yeah. That's gonna be a little hard in the center part.
Very hard here.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know. Unless you just did from here forward. I don't know, but then you got.
Yeah, and then you got to cut that steam nice and straight so it doesn't look ragged there.
If he wants to think about that or what? I don't know.
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody had a good 2013, and hoping for 2014 to be a good year. Yeah, this sucks. We got like, they're reporting we got 9 inches of snow in Chippewa, and they got like 12 inches of snow more further north. Sorry it's dark, but I'm trying to save juice. But we got the lights and the heat just cranked over here. Yeah, what do you think of that Porsche? That was sweet. Oh wow, it just hit 90.9. It's up there, well, the furnace is blowing on. And I should have that moved over. But yeah, they were here till about 4:15. Took a break for a while, and then I wax and grease removed it. I'll show you what I used. DX330, and just use the shop rags. You know, I use like 2 of them. I fold them up into 4s, and then get it kind of wet, you know, and then open it up. Use that, and then use a dry one after it. Worked out good. So she's looking nice. I did buy some adhesion promoter from Napa Auto Parts. I went to Farm and Fleet because I had to get new respirator filters, and then I had to get rubber gloves. And then I got some furnace filters. I didn't put one in this big fan. Just kind of doesn't suck as good, and but it's a pretty powerful fan, so I'm just gonna leave that one open. I only had 3 filters, so I got one on this fan, and then yeah, so everything's scuffed. But I got the adhesion promoter just to kind of spray on a few spots, mainly back here, because that's just, I couldn't get it out. I was using 80 grit with my hand, and it was just not coming off. So yeah, oh wow, you know, I got a lot of hours into this frickin' boat. Probably at least 40 hours into it, and then now priming it. It's at almost 6 o'clock. Yeah, almost 6 o'clock. So it took me just an hour just to wax and grease remove. You know, hour and a half. But he said he didn't care about the carpet. I did tape up some of the trim there. Oh, I forgot to tape that trim out. Alright, well, that's good. I'm just going to call her good, and we're going to start priming in a little bit. Yeah, I cranked her up to 85, so 81.5 at this level. So once I open the doors though, it's only like 35 degrees outside. I got it about 65 on the other side. Once I turn the furnace off on this side, then I'll turn the furnace up on that side at 70. And I do got it vented a little bit in there, so it'll draw in fresh air from that side. And then I'll open up my little service door a crack, and I leave that propped open, and that works. And I got all the dampers on, so those are all sucking air out. There's a damper over in that corner, and then the damper for that furnace is up there by the bathroom. So yeah, that guy with the Porsche was talking about going to the Burger King show, so I was asking him about that baby Grand van. I got a video on that Ford, and I was showing him these pictures. Yeah, he's a retired DOT guy, Department of Transportation, so worked hard for his money. He bought that brand new. He took a bunch of business cards, so that was cool. And yeah, that was a sweet car. That was the most expensive car I've ever washed or touched, you know, that I've worked on. So that was pretty sweet. He said he's going to come back and give me a ride in it sometime, so that'd be awesome. Yeah. So yeah. I guess when I start priming, I'll turn you guys back on. Well, I'm pissed. This shit's like frickin' coming out all stringy out of the gun, and then it's frickin' they're creating these frickin' balls of dust, like primer dust. I don't know. That primer sprayed out fine before, and I didn't do shit different. You can see here where I was spraying, and it's just freaking rough, freaking dusty. Spent the last half hour just blowing it out with the fucking air gun, and look at that crap. It's just all over. I'm done. I'm going home. You know, it's like, oh. You know, this is the primer I'm using, the JP233 and the 501, and it's 1:1. So I did the 1:1 over here, the 1:1, and I did the 3:3. Yeah. That don't seem right, does it? I don't know why. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I'm designing this price was playing in due time. Oh, I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it run by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the... Yeah, that's right. That's still 1:1, 3:3. To make a full cup. Oh. My air pressure. I started at, I can just read it. I started at 20 because that's about what I was spraying it at before. It's coming out all stringy, so I increased it little by little. Still nothing. I increased the trigger. Increase the trigger pull so it would pull out more, more fluid would come out. Jesus, I'm just so frustrated. Screwed this out. And still nothing. I know I mixed it right. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna upload this. Hopefully somebody watches it tonight. And maybe I can come back later tonight after my fitness job and bust this out tonight. So any help would be appreciated, and yeah, I don't know, maybe, is it, you know, I stirred this stuff up really good. I better make sure, just double check it's on tight. Yeah. So, I don't know. I gotta turn this fucking heat down. It's, well, it's 84 now, or 76. It was, you know, well, what was it, almost 90? It dropped down to about 66 on this top one. You know, there was kind of a cold draft coming in, so I don't know if that cold air was affecting it. I don't know. You know, the other time when I did it, it was nice and warm out, so screw it. Sorry for the language, but this is just so frustrating. I got so much time into this, and it just, I get down to the end, and it just screws me over somehow. You know, look at all that dusty dust in this. Just, oh. Alright, I'm shutting the fans off and going home. So, hopefully I'll be back later tonight and hit the record button.